come on. The best player in the world is a Manchester City player officially. I'm genuinely excited. I never thought me, a 39-year-old man pushing 40 years old with a son asleep meters away from me down there and a wife downstairs making tea, would actually be excited by Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or. But look, this is where we are. Rodri has won the 2024 UEFA Ballon d'Or, and absolutely deserved as well. More than deserved. The man is an absolute superstar, and he's just won the Ballon d'Or. I am delighted. I am delighted. This is wonderful news. Wonderful news. And he more than deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. A phenomenal accomplishment. And Manchester City's first ever Ballon d'Or winner. Rodri. And he's already salty Real Madrid fans in the chat. You just suck it up, lads. Rodri is by far the best footballer in the world. Consistently brilliant. Consistently the most vital cog in the best teams in the world. Rodri is absolutely insane. And I'm sorry, in a world obsessed with headlines and big goals, this is a man. No creativity, someone said in the chat there. This is a man who creates goals from deep, scores clutch winners, while also being the best deep line playmaker in the world, while also coming up trumps and leading his team to a treble. This is a man that wins time and time again, who lost 6 games in about 100, didn't lose for an entire year. An absolute astonishing achievement. And it's funny, people putting it down to this and that and whatever, people being salty about it, but ultimately, this is a phenomenal footballer. The heart of the two greatest sides, in my opinion, in international football and club football. I watch football because of Rodri. I watch football because I absolutely appreciate brilliance. I appreciate that technical elegance. I appreciate a man being a mastery of the game, a complete footballer. He can do anything on the pitch. This is the most deserved news. This man can do anything. 20 yards, top corner, last minute, absolutely. With either foot, absolutely. Place it in the bottom corner. From 20 yards as well, when you need an equaliser in a title chase, absolutely. Win you a treble, absolutely. Dictate play from deep, 150 passes or whatever in a game, beat a man and put it in the bottom corner for 25 yards, absolutely. Bully your forwards, bully your defenders, bully your midfielders. Rodri, there is nothing he can do. There is no player in world football as complete as Rodrigo, Hernandez, Cascante, and that, I'm sorry guys, is a fact as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely no one comes close to Rodri's level of completeness. Completeness, he's so complete, and it's ridiculous that they've actually gone and done it. And I'm sorry, Real Madrid fans, look, Vinny's a great player, but you can't be that naff for your international side as well. Rodri turned up for Spain, he turned up for City, and he absolutely deserves it. And Vinny's a cracking player. And you know what? If Vinny had won it, I would not complain, because I have the good grace to admit he's a phenomenal footballer too. But this is the thing is Madrid players here, and Madrid as a club, you entitled, childish, spoiled fuckers, grow up, absolutely grow up, to just not turn up because you might not win something, instead of actually appreciating a fellow compatriot, a fellow Spanish footballer. Grow up and grow a pair. You're not entitled to win. And this idea that Vinny was clear of Rodri, even if you think he's better, this idea that there was some giant chasm of quality between the players is just not true. I can tell you Vinny had a great season. I can tell you if he'd won it, I would have accepted it. I felt Rodri's better, as did all those people voting for it. But this idea that you actually, it's an embarrassment to the sport. I'm sorry. Get a grip. Not even the best of Spain. Well, ask the Spanish team that, ask the colleagues, and guess what? They chose Rodri. Ask the Spanish coach. He chose Rodri. They wanted Rodri to win it. Ask Lamine. He chose Rodri as well. They did. Lamine wanted Rodri to win it, mate. So there you go. And it's also about them not turning up as well. Come on. Get in the bin, not turning up Real Madrid, you absolute crybabies. Have some respect for your fellow professionals. Have some respect for your fellow clubs. This idea you're going to throw your toys out the pram and just cry and moan and rescind the whole club from turning up because you didn't win one award, when you still won the Club of the Year and your superstar signing Mbappe won the top goal scorer award as well, and you won't turn up. Absolute crybabies. Stay humble, eh? Exactly. Absolutely. But our man Rodri, look, This is a victory for complete footballers. This is a victory for... I wouldn't say... It's not even... I can't even say he's a goal scorer. He is a goal scorer. He's an absolutely phenomenal footballer. And there's no one would make the same impact, mate. You're absolutely wrong. You just don't get it. You don't get how good he is. And look, do you want to know what he did last season? He won the Euros. He won the Premier League. He won the FIFA Club World Cup. He won the Super Cup. 64 matches. 12 goals and 14 assists, 26 goal contributions as a DM. He won Player of the Euros. He won Best Player of the Club World Cup. He won the Euro Team of the Year, Premier League Team of the Year. One defeat in 64 matches. A record of unbeaten 74 matches at club level. That surpasses Maldini's record in the history of European football. That is absurdly deserved. Absolutely deserved. I'm going to say this one more time. So if you doubt this, listen to it. This is what Rodri accomplished last year. He won the 2024 Euros with Spain. He won the Premier League with Manchester City Football Club. He won the FIFA Club World Cup while also winning the FIFA Club World Cup Player of the Tournament. He won the European Super Cup while also getting Man of the Match. He had played 64 matches and scored 12 goals and 14 assists. He was in the Euro Team of the Year, the Premier League Team of the Year. One defeat in 64 games, 74 matches unbeaten at club level, surpassing Maldini's record. That is the levels. That is the levels. And that is what Rodri brought to it. That is phenomenal. He did it for City. He won loads. He did it for Real Madrid. He won loads, and his peers respect him. The journalists respect him. And just because he's not a Real Madrid player, you don't have to dig the knife in there. And that's ultimately what matters. Rodri is a phenomenal footballer. And do you know what? Trey with the super chat, and thank you so much for the super chat. He's bang on. He said we should have had two. Back-to-back Ballon d'Ors, but I digress. He deserves this player for being a great person and role model. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And that's not to say Vinny isn't, by the way, you know? Vinny's a cracking player, and I'm sure he's a very good person too. But Haaland should have won it last year, mate. You bang on. Haaland was robbed of it last year too. What Haaland accomplished in his first season at City was absurd. And in fact, he didn't win it. Nonsense. And I love Messi, but Haaland should have won it every single day of the week. Thank you so much, Trey. But this is wonderful news, man. And this is great. It's not even a Role Model award. He is, though, while also being the best, most complete footballer in the world. And I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. And it's great. You know what, Real Madrid? You win a lot. Take it, and absolutely give the man the credit that he deserves, because he is utterly insane. He is brilliant. Where do you want your statue, Rodri, man? And do you know how big this is for Manchester City Football Club? I know for a fact just how big this is for Manchester City. I know behind the scenes just how much they wanted to win this, because for the club, it's not quite the Champions League, no, but this is up there. Honestly, to have the best player in the world football at your side, it is seen, honestly, as an incredible honour. The City wanted this. They wanted this. And they've got it. They've got, their man. They've got the trophy. They've got the Champions League. They've got a Ballon d'Or. This club is taking off to another level. And I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing to watch it. A Ballon d'Or winner at Manchester City Football Club. Little old Manchester City Football Club. I tell you what, do you want to know where I come from as a City fan? I am 39 years old. I watched us when we wore the actual version of this kit back in 1998. I remember getting excited because we signed Terry fucking Cook on loan from Man United. We had a Man United reserve winger who came in and got a bunch of assists to get us out of Division 2 back then. So that was the level I was excited about as a kid. I thought, do you know what? I didn't want to be excited, but we needed a winger, and he came in and he did a job. That's what I was used to. And now to sit here, and I know why we got there, I'm not stupid, but to sit here as a City fan, regardless of all that noise, I'm pinching myself. Absolute daydream territory. To have the best guy in the world as a City player, come on, it's ridiculous. And I'm sorry, Louis said in the chat, you don't get it. City players, City fans think it's Rodri. They don't think it's KD and Foden. You don't get it, man. You just don't get it. Like, you understand. All you're saying here is you don't understand how good Rodri is, and that's fine because you're probably not paying attention. The ones who watch every single game are paying attention, and he is the heart of every single game that he plays in. City do not do what they do without Rodri, and I understand because he's a DM. You won't see it. You'll see De Bruyne's highlights or Foden's, but City's best player for the past few years has been Rodri, by a way. The most consistently brilliant player I've seen over the past 2 or 3 years. Never has a bad game. Phenomenal. And do you know what? Pep, he's systematic, mate. He is the system. Rodri is the system. That's it. And anyway, I'm going to ignore you now, mate, because you're here just to troll. Go and cry. Go and cry into your Champions League trophy, mate. You're fine. You've got stuff. Go and cry into your 4-0 loss over Barcelona. But that's the thing, is he's throwing the toys out the pram. Like this, what Rodri's accomplished, it's ridiculous. And look at his wife, his partner there, smiling at him. She's absolutely buzzing. Oh, it's great. I'm so happy for Rodri. And I met Rodri, right? Do you want to hear my Rodri anecdote? I met Rodri a few years back. I did a little thing for City where I bought a couple of fans from overseas to watch a game at the Etihad. I did a thing for Nexon, and we met Rodri. And Rodri went, "Have you come over for this game?" Yeah. One guy was from South Korea. One was from Austin, Texas. And he went, it was Aston Villa. He went, "Oh, we'll win tomorrow then. I'll make sure of it." Bernardo and Ake were like, "Oh yeah, we'll try our best." Rodri said, "Oh, we'll win tomorrow then." And guess what? We won 1-0. Who scored the goal? Rodri. That is the guy he is. Rodri has that insane aura. And I can't believe, man. I can't believe it. Like we've got a legend in the making at Manchester City. And this is an astonishing compliment from an astonishing footballer. And he absolutely deserves it. He more than deserves it. And I will not let anyone tell me otherwise or gaslight me, because I know he does. And do you know what? If Vinny had won it once again, I would not have denied it, because he's a brilliant footballer too. But this is, in my opinion, a deserved winner. A phenomenal footballer. The best, in my opinion, over the past year. And I make absolutely no qualms about that. He's just phenomenal, and I'm delighted for him. Yeah, wonderful stuff. You can have my. The only thing is, as well, of course, you know what? He's out with his ACL, but he's got the award that he deserves, and I'm very happy for him. More than happy. What a time to be a Manchester City fan. Came on your stream after his Bayern goal. Look what he does, man. Look what he accomplishes. He is a legend. Yeah, he is. You know what he is, but he's going to get a statue at Man City, because what he's put City through, you know, he's been pretty much the guy always. Always been the guy to, you know, when City needed someone to lean on, it's always been Rodri. That's what he's done. He's stepped up time and time again. And when you think about the best players and what they do, they have that sort of clutch mentality where, you know, you can trust them in big moments. People claiming racism, come on, man. Give it a rest. Some people just appreciate a brilliant midfielder. And how can Real Madrid fans sit here and moan, by the way, when they had watched Modric? That was the biggest robbery of all time. Especially got about 85 goal contributions that season. You know what I mean? Rodri should be captain tomorrow, James. Well, he can't, obviously, because he's injured. But if he wasn't, oh yeah, absolutely. Rodri he's special. He's special. Yeah, more than special. And easily deserving it. It's brilliant. Like, it's brilliant. And just it's funny because he's gone from Plodry 3 or 4 years ago to this. You know, like, absurd achievement for Rodri. More than deserved. And I cannot wait to watch his development even more, you know, as a footballer, because he absolutely, he's going to get better, I think, as long as he gets back to his best. Yeah, phenomenal news. And yeah, we have a Ballon d'Or win at Man City. This is brilliant. It's absolutely wonderful. And it's deserved. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Can we all just agree, by the way, I'm glad that Bellingham didn't win it, because that is ridiculous. Bellingham in up there. Yeah. I mean, look at this here, by the way. I mean, you like, look at this. Come here. By the way, he's a DM. So here we go. So here's the stats for you here. Like, I wouldn't mind, but it's not like he absolutely battered him here. I mean, this is a DM, by the way, as well. And he's like, okay, so you got 37 there, Vinny. 26 for Rodri, while being a DM in terms of goal assist contributions. Look at key passes and all that kind of stuff. Like, even his dribbles, man. Come on, like, his better completion rate, his pass accuracy, games lost 1. Like, and look at the ratings. Look at the compliments, the Euros, the Premier League, Super Club, Club World Cup. UEFA, I mean, you can't quite see it, but here we go. Look at this. Champions League, La Liga, there we go. But so you got Champions League, La Liga, fair enough. Champions League player of the season. Rodri got FIFA Club World Cup Golden Boot. Euros player of the tournament. Longest unbeaten streak in Premier League. Longest unbeaten streak in club football record. Come on, man. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That list of accomplishments. It's just stupid. And I would not have complained if he won it. I would not have complained whatsoever. I would not have complained if Vinny won it. But, like, to complain about Rodri winning it is like, where is your balance at in your head? Like, to moan about it. Sore losers, man. Sore losers. Give the respect to a fellow colleague or fellow club. Like, you can't win it every single time. And I understand this is why they are. But it's like the disrespect to Manchester City and Rodri. Do I think Rodri got robbed? No, of course. Vinny got robbed. No, absolutely not. 1,000,000,000% with all my heart. Neither were robbed. Both great players. I think Rodri deserves it. I think I do. I think he's the most consistent footballer in world football. I hand on heart believe that. Robbed? Vinny? No. I don't understand if Vinny was phenomenal. But no, absolutely not. Not even close to robbed. Like the cornerstone of, in my opinion, you know, the best team in England and the best team in international football. And of course, you know, if you look at what he's done even the year before with Rodri, winning the treble. Insane. And I am bored of people pretending there's some injustice here. Just absurd. Rodri is a phenomenal footballer and absolutely deserves it. Like the records he's accomplished. That like unbeaten record, just like it's a record. To go that unbeaten that long, to beat Maldini's record. Like put it this way, the teams that Rodri plays in, they just win shit. One of the teams Vinny plays in wins shit. The other, he doesn't do anything in Brazil. But ask Brazil fans if he deserves it, and they'll tell you a different story. And that is a fact of it. It's a phenomenal night, and it is a big night for City. Don't get me wrong. To have the best player in the world, yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, win so much you forget how to lose is the line, you know, and that is to me sums him up in a heartbeat. And I'm reading, and this guy as well, by the way, even away from the football pitch, the fact that he doesn't have this incredible social media presence or whatever. He just does his thing. I love it. I absolutely love it. He turns up. He's better than everyone else. He's the most important player for the team. He's professional. Yeah, he's just immense, Rodri, isn't he? A perfect footballer, and I am buzzing for him. We've got a Ballon d'Or winner at Manchester City. Like, say that out loud again. And you guys are used to it, you know, Real Madrid fans or whatever, but I am not used to it, and I'm delighted. I'm just scrolling through this now. So here's some quotes from Rodri. Here we go. I'll read these quotes for you. He said, okay, one day I told my father, stop, I'll leave football, my dream is over. But he told me, no, keep going, let's try until the end. Today I'm here and I'm proud, I have to say thanks. I try to say, kids, you don't need to be crazy, you can be a normal guy. Try to do your best. And I would like to thank God because with these values, with this perseverance, at the end it gives you back. Yeah. Many of my friends have written to me to say footballers won today. It's very sweet. He also said Lamine Yamal's a future Ballon d'Or winner, and he said City's the best club in the world. And he also thanked his girlfriend. Today's our anniversary. What an anniversary, by the way. Rodri's anniversary is today. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. How can you have your anniversary with your missus? And I love that, by the way. First of all, he by the way, I've got to find something here. I need to find David Cartledge. I did a video with this fella, David Yaka, 1 second. And he said in this video that he was going to be one of the best. Let me find it. A guy called David Yaka. Oops, and he said... David Cartledge, sorry. He said that when I did a video of Rodri when he signed, he'd be one of the best players in the world. And he was absolutely spot on. I need to find it. How am I going to find this? Where's it gone? I can't even find it for some reason. I don't know. I'll find it another day. But he said he was going to be one of the best in the world, and he was absolutely bang on. I'm getting some weird tweets there. Anyway, I'll have to go watch that video when he signed again. Let's fucking go. The Pistons making it sweeter. Yeah, the Tears are making it sweeter. I'm sorry, they are. They absolutely are. Godry. It's absolute Godry, innit? It is Godry. Rodri Gold. He's a special player. He is. So I did a video when he signed, and I'm going to try and find the video. And I did a video called Everything You Need to Know. And when it happened, basically, when he signed, I was told that he was going to be a phenomenal footballer, and he was going to be special. And it turned out to be true. It absolutely turned out true. By the way, let's get the likes up, by the way. 115 likes at the moment. Amazing. Get the subscribers up as well. If you don't mind, it'd be massively appreciated. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button just to rub it in the faces of the Real Madrid fans, because, you know, they need to know. Well-deserved. More than well-deserved. Once again, all the things that he's accomplished. Tell me your favourite Rodri stats in the chat, because, look, this little old Manchester City club, the journey that we've been on, he is the best in the world. He is absolutely phenomenal. He is brilliant. He's absolutely insane. And this is the thing about Rodri. It's everywhere across the pitch that he brings a contribution. Be it winning headers in his own area, be it stepping past two people in his own area and playing a delightful pass to set a seat off an attack, be it playing 150 passes in a game, shoving off entire midfields on his own, but then getting forward and getting 10, 15 goals and assists as well, dinking it to the back post, smacking it from 20 yards with either foot against Bayern Munich, against Inter Milan in the Champions League final, being the best player at the Euros and winning it for Spain. Like, anything he does, he can do it with absolute ease. Left foot, right foot, stronger, smarter. Absolutely brilliant. Like, genuinely brilliant. And honestly, to me, he'll go down as Manchester City's probably the greatest ever midfielder. Defensive midfield, definitely. He's in a Manchester City all-time 11. And look, I think we all know this, but Fernandinho was a legend. But Rodri clears him now by some way. Like, it's by some way. He is absurd, and I can't believe we don't actually get to watch him as well. This is the thing. Like, I'm gutted that we won't get to watch him play football this season, because he is special. He is special, and he's brilliant, and he's ours. He's a City player. Like, that's the thing is for me. It's one of those things as well where we need to give him the respect that he deserves for his work rate, for his commitment to improvement, for his commitment to winding it up as well at the same time, his commitment to pissing Arsenal fans off at the same time, just being the best in the league. Like, this is our man. This is our man. Best Rodri stat, 2022 game equalising Premier League final. Yeah, I agree. Champions League winner, 24 games scoring goal Premier League final. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Foden should have been higher, probably should have been, but you know what? These are the levels you've got to attain to. Foden didn't do anything for England at the Euros, and I absolutely agree he's got to do more. Rodri does it at every team, always. You can't find a better... there's no more complete footballer in world football than Rodri. There is no one. There is no more complete world footballer. There is... The goal contributions. Yes, 26 goal contributions as a number 6. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, to have that be that good while also being the best defensive midfielder in world football. Like, it's not normal, man. It's not normal. He's a special footballer. A truly special footballer. And this is what, you know, we're witnessing now as City fans. And, like, this brilliance that we get, I don't know, man. We're so lucky. We're so lucky. Like, do not let anyone gaslight you into thinking that he doesn't deserve this. He does deserve this, and it's just Real Madrid fans. They are butthurt, and I get it. It must be painful for them to not win this award, but this is a man who absolutely deserves it. I'm delighted for him. I'm more than delighted for him. Guys, it's 10 o'clock. I've been streaming for half an hour already. I'm going to leave the video here. I'll do another video tomorrow morning at some point, I reckon, about it. But now, though, Rodri he's our man. He's our legend, and he's a Ballon d'Or winner. Unbelievable. I love you, Rodri. In a bit, guys. Good night. City have a Ballon d'Or winner. The best player in the world. Come on.